There was a time when I could not look at myself without flinching. Every scar, visible and invisible, felt like proof of failure. Proof that I had been weak, that I had fallen, that I had lost something I would never regain. I used to hide my pain behind practiced smiles and busy days, convincing the world I was fine. The one quiet morning changed everything. It was just after dawn. The city was still half asleep, wrapped in a pale blue mist. I was walking through an old street I had not visited in years, one that once held both my laughter and my heartbreak. My eyes caught a wall that had been cracked for as long as I could remember. Someone had filled the broken lines with gold paint, transforming the wound into art. I stopped and stared. The cracks glimmered in the sunlight, not hidden, highlighted. That wall had not tried to pretend it was perfect again. It had chosen to wear its scars with pride. And in that moment, something inside me shifted. Maybe I did not need to erase my pain. Maybe I needed to honor it. A few weeks later, while traveling through a mountain town, I met a craftsman who restored broken pottery using an ancient method. He said, "When a bowl breaks, I do not throw it away. I repair it with gold so that the cracks become part of its beauty. It is no longer what it was, but it becomes something greater, something that remembers." I watched him trace delicate lines of gold through shattered fragments, turning what was once broken into something sacred. He smiled and added, "The value does not come from hiding the break. It comes from surviving it." Those words lingered in me like music. I realized my heart was no different. My scars were not signs of ruin. They were proof of endurance. Months later, I found myself helping a friend rebuild her garden after a storm had torn it apart. The soil was uprooted, flowers crushed. She knelt beside the wreckage and began replanting, humming softly as she worked. I asked her how she found the strength to start again when everything looked lost. She said, "Because the roots are still there. The storm only changed the shape of the garden, not its ability to grow." I looked at her, then at my own life, the storms I had survived, the roots I still carried, and understood that every wound I had once cursed had actually deepened my soil. For so long, I believed healing meant becoming who I was before I got hurt. But life has a different plan. Healing means becoming someone new, someone softer, wiser, and infinitely more compassionate. It means carrying your scars not as shame, but as reminders that you were strong enough to endure what others might not have survived. My scars no longer make me feel broken. They make me real. They tell my story in a language only those who have suffered and risen can understand. Sometimes I still run my fingers along the invisible marks left by loss, betrayal, or heartbreak. But now I whisper thank you instead of why. Because every scar carries a lesson about love, about courage, about forgiveness. And when I finally stopped wishing them away, I found something I had been missing all along. Peace with my own becoming. We spend so much of our lives trying to look unbroken. But strength is not in appearing flawless. It is in standing tall with cracks that tell your truth. The most beautiful souls I have ever known were not the ones untouched by pain, but the ones who learned to turn pain into purpose. So if you carry scars, visible or unseen, do not hide them. Honor them. Let them speak of your resilience, your growth, your becoming. You are not broken. You are becoming art. If this story spoke to your heart, share it with someone who needs to remember their own strength. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Legacy Alive, where stories remind us that what breaks us can also shape us into something beautiful.